Hello, Pisces. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of July. Pisces, welcome and welcome back for those of you who are returning. I want to thank you guys so very much for all of the love you've shown me, likes, subscribes, shares, orders for readings that you placed to me. I really appreciate you. God's honest truth. I really do. I appreciate you guys. You mean a great deal to me. Pisces, I want to get you started, but before I do so, just as a reminder, off special on marketing and content writing services is still going on through the summer months until the end of the summer. So if you guys need help marketing your business, getting marketing content written, then give me a shout. You can send me an email through tarotbysummer@gmail.com because this offer is exclusive to those of you who are coming through this channel. Okay, so send me an email there. And let's go ahead and get you started. Pisces, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading the way that I always do. And I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you. We're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck that gives me the main idea of what you're going through, what you'll be experiencing in the month of July. You have the Five of Cups in the upright position. Five of Cups in the upright position, and this tells me that you may be experiencing some sort of loss. You'll be crying, lamenting, mourning over something that ends, something that you lose. It could be a relationship. It could even be a loved one, God forbid. Something that brought you, something that was dear to your heart, something that brought you joy, something that brought you some happiness, some comfort. Okay, so you'll be experiencing that. You'll be crying over what you lost and not realizing that you have something left, that you can pick up the pieces and move on. Okay, but if you do experience some sort of loss in the month of July, all will get better in time, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get you started. Let's continue. Here in the near past position, you have the Ten of Wands in the upright position, and I'm just going to zip through these and come back to them. Right here in the present position, this is how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you are experiencing regarding the situation here. And you have the Star card in the upright position. In your situation, you have Two of Swords in the upright position. And it's covered by a card that can either hurt you or harm you in some way. It's a challenge. You have the High Priestess in the upright position. In the near outcome, you have the Five of Wands in the upright position. In the total outcome, you have Queen of Wands in the upright position. And here at the end, you have a card that I pulled for you on your behalf from Animal Spirit deck. It's a deck that I've been using for a couple of months, and I really like it. I like the feel of it. I like the way that the energy flows with the tarot and oracle cards. So I will get back to this and let you know what I'm seeing with it and how it flows with your reading, okay? What the energy is. In your near past, you had a heavy burden, something that you were carrying the load on all alone. You were carrying a load, carrying too much. And in the far distance, There's something that you were trying to reach, something that you were trying to go to, but it's so far away. It just seems so far away. It seems so far away. It was near, but so far. And then you had all of this, whatever it is you're carrying on your back, whatever baggage you have, whatever burdens you have, you were carrying it. And it made that journey to whatever you were trying to get to, whatever you were trying to achieve, that much further away. Okay, that's in the near past. Now, here in the U position, you are coming in as the star. You've gone through some sort of healing process, or you are going through some sort of healing process. I feel like you've had to do some healing from past, and you need to do more healing regarding this situation here. There's something that you have to heal from, something that you have to have hope with, something that you got to have some faith with. You got to have some faith, you have to have some hope. You got to be really positive and optimistic about something that is coming, or something that is already here. But it's like you're caught up. You're caught up, thinking about what moves to make. What do I do next? What do I do next? You're caught up thinking about it right over here with the Two of Swords in the upright position. But you don't want to, it's something it's something you have to do, but you don't really want to do it. You don't really want to really be, I guess, extrovert and do it. This is what I'm picking up from somebody. Somebody doesn't want to be extrovert. You don't want to really put yourself out there and do something. You want to see this dream come true. You want to see something happen. But it's like you don't want to take the steps. You don't want to take further steps that you need to make to get to this point. So it's kind of like you know it and you see it, because right over it you have the High Priestess card. You know this. With the High Priestess card is about knowing. It's about seeing. It's about using your intuition. It is also about keeping secrets. You're hopeful. You're optimistic. You want to heal. And whatever this thing is, whatever this movement that you need to make, you're kind of up in arms about it. Literally. It's taking a mental toll on you. It's like you prefer not to make this decision at this point. You pretending you don't see. You're ignoring it. You're procrastinating. Now, the the High Priestess can either hurt you or harm you in this situation. I feel like the High Priestess here, with the knowing, with the heavy intuition, with psychic abilities. Not to say that, some of you have psychic abilities, some of you not. You just have a very high intuition. I feel like it can help if you use your intuition. If you just follow your intuition, go with what your gut is telling you to do, go with what you know, go with what you feel deep down inside your gut, and not follow so much on what your head is telling you. Because your mind can play tricks on you if you are afraid. Whatever you feed into your subconscious mind, it produces in your outside world. So you want something, you be wishing upon something, you be dreaming about something, you be putting together, vision boards, all sorts of things. Somebody's trying to use the law of attraction. I just mentioned vision boards. Somebody's trying to use the law of attraction, but you don't really know how to tap into it. I don't know who this is. Who am I picking up on? Somebody's trying to use the law of attraction. I just looked at this card and said vision board. Don't ask me where I got vision board from. But somebody's trying to do this. Somebody's really, really trying to go within, trying to reach their higher selves spiritually. But then there's some sort of blockage. There's blockage with your mind. So somebody's not really tapping into their higher selves. Somebody's blocking out their intuitive or their psychic gifts because your mind is too caught up. You're trying to connect to source. You're trying to, somebody's trying to connect. Somebody's trying to connect. And Pisces, you're a water sign. Most water signs are very intuitive. And you'll be trying to either connect or reconnect to your intuition, to the way in which you used to be able to connect intuitively or psychically. I'm picking up on somebody. I don't know who this is. But your mind is blocking you. You can't see. Some of you are refusing to see because you don't want to, and some of you are trying and you can't. You can't see the way you used to be able to see, and you're frustrated. Who is this? Law of attraction, trying to go into your higher selves, trying to connect, trying to become more spiritual. Somebody's trying to become more spiritually enlightened. Someone's trying to evolve spiritually. Perhaps some of you, you're blinded by religion, you're blinded by society, you're blinded by what the norm is supposed to be. You're blinded by tradition, you'll be blinded by family values. And somebody around you may not understand. Some of you are conditioned, so you're blind. There's that blockage. You haven't let go yet. There's a part of you that's fighting it, that conditioned part. This is what I'm picking this up strong on somebody right now. I'm picking it up really, really strong. Wow, okay. This intuitive side of you, or this psychic side of you, this esoteric side of you, Pisces, can help you if you allow it. You have to open up your arms, though. You have to take your blinders off. You have to become more uninhibited. You have to try and, relinquish some of the programming that you've received through life to do this, to step into this. Also trust what you see. You gotta, in order for you to connect, you gotta trust some of it, even if it's little by little. Trust your that inner voice. Trust what you hear. Trust what you see. Believe it. Go with it first and ask questions about it afterwards. Back it up with logic afterwards, but don't lead with logic. You are you're a water sign. You're supposed to be leading with your intuition as as much as possible. This is deep. Okay. The High Priestess card can hurt you if what you're seeing, if what your intuition tells you is not, is not true, turns out to be not true. But there's only really one way to find out, and that is to, again, you would have to, through trial and error, you would have to go with the flow on something and see where it takes you. The more you use your intuition, it's like a tool. The more you use your intuition, your spiritual abilities, your psychic abilities, and so forth, the stronger it gets and the more connected you become through spirit and with yourself. The more connected you become to the universe, the more connected you become to source energy or God, the creator, if that's what however you connect. Just like a tool, just like a muscle. This can also hurt you if this high priestess is somebody else and not you, and this person is not forthright, not telling you the truth on something. So you kind of have your defenses up, you have your guards up, you're not sure. Your intuition be telling you, I don't know about this. I don't know about what you're telling me, because you'd be consulting a psychic or somebody, or someone, an intuitive counselor. You be, on Facebook or, YouTube or what have you, Instagram, trying to get some answers, talking to different people, and they're misguiding you. Now, this card is in the upright position. It's not in the bad position. But the cards don't all have to be in reverse positions for me to be able to see the other side of it, for me to be able to pick up the energies. They don't all have to be, the deck doesn't have to be all mixed up. For me, anyway. Because I can pick it up. I can pick up when something's not quite right. I don't have to, that's just me. Now, if you do run into somebody who's trying to help you intuitively, and your gut instinct tells you, or your mind is telling you, think before you leap with the information that you're getting, because that can be your own protective mechanism. That can be your own instinct, your own natural instinct to protect yourself against something that's not quite right. So look into it. We can clarify this to see exactly what it is. Some of you will be doing some cleansing this month. Probably meditating, cleansing, setting goals, setting intentions with the eclipses that are happening, and the moon activity that's happening in the month of July. There's quite a bit of moon activity. So you'll be connecting, you'll be doing cleansing rituals or something, or just cleansing your body, trying to switch up your diet. I'm picking up diet for somebody, your eating habits, eating and drinking more, healthier. Yep. Now, in the near future, you have the Five of Wands in the upright position. And that is about conflict. It is about change, because fives are about change. They're usually uncomfortable change. They can be comfortable too, because this is change happening. Something's happening here, and this is change again. You have five. There's change happening. There'll be some conflict, some sort of minor disputes, or discrepancies you have with someone in the near future. It could be work related, it could be family related, some negotiations, disagreements, family disagreements. It could be, spousal, and you're going to be going through something over here, tough negotiations or something. And the total outcome is the Queen of Wands. You're going to come out on top. You're going to come out on top of all of this transformation that you're going through. You're going to, if you're on the path to making some sort of transition in your life, we all have free will, and you can look at these readings. You can come on to my channel, go on to someone else's channel, and connect with the readings that they put out. There are plenty of great readers out here. You can do that and see what the energy is, but if you don't align yourself with the energy and what you're hearing and what you're seeing, if you don't do it, you know, and the people involved in your life don't really follow through, they make some sort of, sharp turn at some point, then it won't happen. These things have to align, you know, and we all have free will. So if you change your mind and say, oh, well, I'm not doing that, I'm not following that nonsense or whatever, then no, it's not going to happen. But if you are in transition and you want power, you want, you want to do something creative with your life, something entrepreneurial with your life, you want to become more social. If you have a goal and your goal is to get to this point, to the Queen of Wands, really out there, maybe public speaking, working, doing something with events, doing something on stage, managing a business, starting up a brand new business, feeling more sexy, becoming more alluring, working on your appearance, then the energy's here. What kind of work will you have to put in to get to this point? What will you have to let go of? What do you need to see to get to this point? Because the Five of Wands is about change. There's some change taking place here. There's Two of Swords, Five of Wands. This is change. This can also be internal change, internal conflict. Conflict maybe with something that you don't want to let go of because you're used to holding on to something. And that conflict comes when we don't want to let go of something, ways in which we're used to doing things, people in our lives that we're used to having around, because we fear the unknown. We fear, what we don't know. We fear the unknown outcome. We don't know. So a lot of times it's natural to be afraid of something you don't know, that change. To accept change requires us to change, to make some changes. We can't remain the same and expect something to change. We have to be, we got to be a part of it too. Unless we have a tower moment and we're forced to change, even still, we have to go with the flow. Even if a change comes out of the clear blue sky, we still have to be, work with it, try to work around it. But your change is good. Five of Wands to Queen of Wands. This is exciting. I mean, I'm liking what I see so far. I really do. There's a lot of fire energy here. Fire, fire, fire. And that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is Aquarius. This can be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And then you have your energy over here where you're pretty sad here. Spirit, can you tell us why the Two of Swords is here? Tell us why the Two of Swords is here. Because this is the situation. Ace of Swords in reverse. Wait a minute. This card wants to come out. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. One moment. Feels like I have to sneeze. Spirit, can you tell us why the High Priestess is here? Spirit, can you tell us why the High Priestess is here? Oh, look at this. We're going to go with these three cards right here. Some of you are with a fire sign. There's a lot of fire sign. Give me one more for the Two of Swords. Make it an even three across. There's a lot of fire sign energy here. There's heavy influence of fire sign, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What does that mean to you? More fire sign. There's also air sign energy around you that's influencing you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. Let me see here. Okay. There's something there. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Ace of Ace of Ace of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. Now we got it. Okay. There's two false start. There's two starts that are supposed to happen, but they're in reverse, so they're like false starts. There's a false start of something that is supposed to come in and give you passion. It's not coming through. Something very passionate. It could be a passionate offer, an offer of something that excites you, a new job, a new opportunity, um, meeting new people, new ventures, travel, whatever it is that brings you passion, some sort of passionate new start that is supposed to come in, but it's not coming in. And then there's the Ace of Swords here, a new start, a new promise of victory, something successful coming in, something that will lead you to success and victory that's coming in, something that also is supposed to come in with truth, with light, with brand new ideas, something that sparks new ideas. So you have the offer of new ideas and victory, and something that brings passion, some sort of venture or something, but it's not coming in. And you're trying to come out of your head about it. Like I was saying, you got to come out of your head. You have to open up. You have to, you're up in arms, literally. You have to open up your arms. You have to let down whatever inhibitions you have. You have to let down your fears. You've got to come out of your head. Some of you, that's why these things aren't happening. Because you got to come out of your head first. You got to come out of your head. The Nine of Swords is about being caught in your head, nightmares, dreaming, that not even dreaming, nightmares, insomnia. You can't sleep at night. You're worrying. You're having restless nights, worries. You want to come out of this. You do. You want to heal. You want to come out of this because you want these things. I can see the passion over here. You want these things. You want victory. You want a passionate new start about something. And some of you, this is related to your career. Like I was saying, some of you are on stage. Some of you are entertainers doing something in the limelight, you know. But this feels like stage fright. It almost feels like stage fright here. Somebody's saying, I can't go out there. I, I, I can't do it. I can't go out there. I'm trying to come out of my head. I'm trying to shake this off. But I just can't. I can't go out there. I tried in the past and, tried to venture off into this new arena in my life. I tried, but I can't go out there. I'm not ready. I got cold feet. I can't do it. I can't do it. How am I gonna win? Yes, this is a passion, but how am I gonna win? I don't feel like I can win this. I don't feel like I can win this competition. How am I gonna do this? This is like something I'm hearing. I tried this before. How am I gonna win? How? I don't know how I'm gonna win this. I don't know if I can pull this off. I'm not going out there. I can't do this. I'm trying. I'm trying to come out of my head. I'm trying not to worry. Mm, 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 mm. Pisces. But then over here, with the High Priestess, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in the upright position, and the Four of Wands in reverse. With the Three of Pentacles in the upright position is about someone giving you recognition, or someone giving you some sort of promotion or job or something work related, or you coming together with more than one person to work on something. Like, like a group coming together to do something, produce something, build something, make something. It can also be, a family, the beginning of like you starting a family, something that brings value. Pentacles, this is air sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it's like in the reverse position, maybe a deal breaks. A deal breaks. There could be a loss of a job, a loss of this opportunity. The group breaks up. Demotion from, on up in the upright position, it could be promotion. In the reverse position, it could be demotion, or you just not getting the promotion. You're not getting that gig. You're not getting that role. Somebody's on stage. You're not getting that role. Being passed over for a role, although you've been very competitive, and you're still fighting to get what you want. But your intuition is telling you there's a chance that you lose this. So if you want it, you gotta fight for it. You gotta, you know, stand your ground, stand up for what you want. But then the Four of Wands is next to it in reverse. And that is this foundation coming apart. It's loose, it's shaky. And you're in the middle trying to stabilize it with the Seven of Wands. There's something that falls apart here. There's something that doesn't happen with the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands in the upright position, can be family coming together to celebrate something. It can be a wedding. It can be, marriage. It can be the purchase of a home. It can be some sort of celebration with family, going to an event, doing something with the community, literally building a foundation, building a home. For some of you, this is definitely family related. And if this is your family falling apart, before it really grows, it could be the early stages of a relationship, early stages of marriage that may be kind of on the rocks, or a relationship that could be on the rocks. And someone has a child, someone has a baby from this union, but it's like early stages. And your intuition is telling you to stand your ground, to fight for something within this union. Maybe to keep it together, keep it together. Express how passionate you are if you really want this to work out. Don't be so quick to give up. Fight for what you want. Don't be quick to let this go. Start building up your confidence. This is what I'm picking up. This feels very internal. This feels very internal, Pisces. And with the Five of Cups here, there's loss. And you're crying over it. It could be divorce, Somebody be getting a divorce. Somebody be getting, the relationship be ending. And you have to sell your home. But your intuition is telling you to fight for it. Fight for something in this. Stand your ground. Draw boundaries. Maybe defend yourselves, within this. Now, some of you, this may be the other person that has to do this, Pisces, because there's a lot of fire energy here. There's a lot of fire energy here. And this very well may be someone who is a fire sign. Take your blinders off, let your guard down a little bit, here. And turn these brand new opportunities coming in, these blessings, these gifts that are coming in, these offers that are coming in. Turn this around, because they're here. They're just in reverse, But you have to do something to turn this around. And I feel like it's about you building up your confidence with something that you must do. I feel like a lot of your battle is going to be internal. But it looks good. Some healing takes place. Keep hope. You gotta, I really want to see you guys keep hope here. If you feel hopeful, don't just feel hopeful. Use some of this fire sign energy around you, and do something with it. Don't just feel it. Don't just lament and be in your emotions. Take some action with things. That's why you have all these action cards too. The fire sign energy. You got to take some action with it. Action. You got to take action. Over here, you're sitting here crying. Here, there's action. And I feel like some of you, you're going to get up off of your ass and take action right over here. Because the outcome is going to be fabulous, whatever this means for you. And you have the peacock card as the animal spirit energy that will influence you in the month of July. Peacock. And that goes right over here with the Queen of Wands. And peacocks are very attractive, very glamorous, very, they'll strut their stuff. The male peacock has the most beautiful wings, flamboyant, not afraid to let their inner beauty shine, very graceful and deliberate in their movement. Like a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries over here. And this is some of the energy to help you gain your confidence, see your inner beauty, see your worth. Okay? And don't be afraid to go ahead and stretch your stuff. See your inner beauty. And if you have to assimilate what that is to help you make it to the next level because you don't necessarily feel that good, then model yourself after someone who does feel this way, who is a good role model around you. Who do you kind of look up to? Someone that can help you build some confidence over here. Fake it until you make it. Buy some new shoes, get a new outfit, do something to make yourself feel good, to pick yourself up out of this slump. Because you have a good reading. This is good, but it will require some action. Get a new hairdo, do something to make yourself feel better. Yes, pick yourself up, get back out there, get back out into the limelight, get back out there on stage. For some of you, again, this is limelight. This is something dealing with entertainment or the public eye. It might not even be entertainment. It might be communications or something that you're in, where you be a presenter or something. Someone that presents on their job, in your career. Whatever this means to you, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. So whatever this reading means to you, you'll know how to apply it, because there are different people out here that I'm reading for. It's a general reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the month of July? What messages do you have for Pisces for the month of July? There's something that says not for you. And I feel like it's somewhere in the middle. There's something here that's not for you, that you have to pass on, let it go. Not for you. There's something that's saying that it's not for you. Maybe this is the letdown over here, while you have your arms, you're up in arms, and for some of you, your intuition is telling you, stand your ground, get your confidence back to help you through this. To help you through some sort of loss. And it could be loss of a job, loss of a relationship. Either way, you will have to see things for what they are. Take your blinders off, see things for what they are, get your confidence together. If there's something within this equation that's not for you, be honest with yourself about it. And again, I still say, start turning this energy around. And if there's something within this that's not for you, turn this around and go get something else. Say, you know what? Okay, this is not for me. It's falling through. It's not working. But I'm picking myself up. I'm standing ground and I'm going to get something else. I'll focus on something else. If I can't have this, if I can't have this job, if I can't have this part, if they won't give me a promotion, if this business doesn't get off the ground, if this relationship doesn't work out, if he or she wants this divorce, you know what? Maybe there's something better for me. Maybe this isn't for my highest good, but I still need to fight and regain confidence because I was overburdened in the past. It's time to heal from this situation. I'm trying to heal anyway. And that's what I'm getting. And this is when you fight, this internal fight to regain confidence. And over here you have the Queen of Wands and the Peacock. Spirit, what action messages do you have for Pisces for the month of July? Wisdom. You've got wisdom. Wisdom, and that goes right down here with the High Priestess. Let go of the need to control. Trust in the wisdom of a divine plan. And actually that goes up here with the Two of Swords because you're holding your Two of Swords if your defenses are up and you have blinders on. But it also goes here too. You let go of control, let go, don't let this go. Make a decision, let go, so that everything that is supposed to start happening and turning for you and working in your favor does happen. So you have to know when to let go, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Kenny Rogers. You gotta know. And the wisdom down here comes with intuition. Okay? That internal knowing that, your natural abilities, but not just with your mind, with your intuition, with your higher self. That is what I'm picking up for you. Okay, Pisces, this concludes this reading, and I hope that it has helped you helped you in some way. I hope that it has, shed some light on some things you have been questioning. And whether or not this reading is for you, I certainly hope that it helped. It might not even be for you. This could be a mirror of something that you're going through with someone around you, a spouse or your significant other. So, if you like the reading and you like a personal reading, you can set up one with me through my website, and that is, you can find that within the description box right below, and that is summerintuition.com, summerintuition.com. Again, if you need some help with marketing and content writing for your marketing material, drop me a line, tarotbysummer@gmail.com, tarotbysummer@gmail.com, and that is an off for the entire summer. Until I come back in around the middle of July with your love readings, take care of yourself, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now. Love you.